Okay, here I am looking a hot mess again, and just looking rough. I just got back from going out. I could sit here and just talk about like the good day I had today. It was very spontaneous. I was not expecting to have such a good day today. I should have vlogged it. What I needed to bring with me was this, but I'm gonna put this in my purse. I'm gonna start putting this in my purse, and I'm gonna start doing car vlogs and just vlogging, because today was a good day. And I was like, I could have just sat in the car and like vlogged, but you know, originally I was not planning on today being the way it was. Like, I was gonna go to the store regardless. That's what I was planning on doing anyway. I was thinking I'm just gonna run to the store and come back home and just get some work done and whatever. But first of all, it was a nice day today, and I usually like to take advantage of nice days. Here we are in January. December was not that cold. January, it's literally like high 60s, probably almost feels like 70 degrees outside. I didn't need to wear this jacket. This jacket actually made me really hot and I took it off. But yeah, it just shows like winter, who, what, when, where, why. Winter doesn't exist over here. Went to Chick-fil-A, sat in the car, ate my food. My son was just taking a nap in the back, and I just sat in the parking lot for a while and just reflected. And then I pretty much went to the store. Then after that, I was about to go home, but then I was like, well, you know, I really want to get a radio for my car, like a speaker for my car, because my car, the radio has been out for like ever since I got it. The car that I'm currently driving used to be my mom's car, so a lot of things are kind of wrong with it, but it drives, and I'm like, it's a car, so yeah, like the radio doesn't work, one of the windows don't work, one of the headlights don't work, so I can't drive at nighttime. So it's just things like that. But I wanted to start, oh, and the air conditioning doesn't work, so that's like the next thing I want to do, is get like a portable AC for my car. So we're just moving one step forward as we go. But I will get into that. I went and got a speaker. I looked at Five Below, because Five Below usually have a bunch of them, but they didn't have any. All they had was just a bunch of headphones. They didn't have no speakers. It looks like they've been cleaned out since Christmas, and they have not stocked back up since. So until they stock back up, it was just kind of empty in there. There was a lot of just nothing in there. So, you know, yeah. But I want to show you what I got from the store. I went to Dollar Tree, which is my best friend. I was just thinking to myself, I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in like over a year. You know, Dollar Tree last year became my best friend. You know, it's gonna still be my best friend this year. But let's just get into the haul and let's stop doing this rambling. Yes, I look a mess. I just got back from the store, so I look really like, I be filming these videos like literally as soon as I get home, because if I wait any longer, I'm gonna start tearing into this food and this video just won't happen basically. So I just try to do it and get it done immediately. I really just try to get it done immediately, or else it won't get done. Okay. So this Dollar Tree run is just a very random run. Well, it's not usually what I want to start doing. I did it once so far, is that go once a month and get like, have a big budget of like $30 to $50. To some people that may not be a big budget, but like, you know, you can get 30 to 50 things. You know, go once a month instead of like once a week or something, and actually like get bulk stuff, you know, like food and snacks and stuff, whatever I need for the family and whatnot. Just go ahead and get that in bulk, so I don't have to keep going all the time, because I don't feel like going to the store all the time anyway. I like having food just at the house, like stocked up. So I still have some things. We aren't completely empty like it's been sometimes. Sometimes it's like we have nothing to eat. But, you know, I got some things. But this isn't my typical grocery run. Honestly, I just kind of got some things just to hold us over until I do that whole once a month grocery run again. And then maybe once I do that, I won't have to get some of the things that I got now. So, I don't know. You'll see. It's kind of funny because they don't have the typical Dollar Tree bags, but I went to the Dollar Tree that's like the good Dollar Tree, like better than the one that's like right close to my house. So starting out, I got some cereal. This is the Cap'n Crunch. Just the, you know, just these parts. Now, honestly, some people say that getting cereal is not a good deal. To me, I think it's a good deal because a lot of times, like, I don't finish a box of cereal anyway. If I do go to the store and get cereal, I don't finish a box of cereal. So getting this is like perfect. The only thing that I am not happy about is I wish I had normal Cap'n Crunch with the little berries included. That's what I got last time and I loved it. But I figured I would at least just get this because I love, right now I'm just craving Cap'n Crunch. I don't know what it is, but you know, I like to keep cereal in the house. And when it comes to cereal, I probably should get like 2 of those, I know. But I can get a different flavor. I can get maybe like Cocoa Puffs or Reese's Puffs or something else. And then I got these chicken strips. I would have got the chicken nuggets, but I guess for some reason they didn't have any chicken nuggets, so I got the chicken strips. I love these Koch Foods or whatever. I just love like this. I love how they introduced having chicken nuggets and chicken strips and stuff like that, because they used to didn't have this and now they do, and it's like I get these a lot because my little family loves to eat those. You can just put them in the air fryer and they are just as good as like any fast food place. I prefer the chicken nuggets, but whatever. I got some peanut butter crackers. This will go into my snack stash. So I had got this from the Dollar Tree last time. This is a little, they have a bunch of little storage bins. So I just figured this would be my designated snack stash. As you can see, it's completely empty. Okay, there's nothing in here. This will be the public snack stash. If there's a snack that I really, really like and I don't want anybody getting it, then I put it somewhere else. But that's kind of like where anybody can reach in there and like get something. So gotta fill that back up. So I used to get like the big jugs of soda. Like they have like a big, bigger than a 2-liter thing of soda. I used to get that all the time until I stopped getting it for some reason. Like it's easy to binge drink doing that, or it's easy to leave it out for a couple of days and not put it back in the refrigerator and then the whole thing is ruined. Or I mean, it's just, it's better to do something like this. So I got this is just Shasta Cola, off-brand Coke, really doesn't matter. Am I supposed to be drinking stuff like this? Honestly, not really, but you know, a little's not gonna kill you. A lot of times he'll order some stuff in bulk, or he'll just get stuff, like he'll get a big old case of Coke, or he'll get like bread and, you know, just some things that I don't necessarily need to get. But I kind of have learned to get me something as well. Like just because he gets him a bunch of Cokes and I may drink it too, I think it's important to also have me a little stash just in case we run out, and like, because we always run out eventually. So when we run out, I have me a little stash for when I get hungry, thirsty, things like that, so that I'm not just out here thirsty, like just thirsty and there's nothing to drink. Same with my son, you know. Plus, I like the soda. It may seem like this is not a good deal, like 4 cans of soda for $1, but to me, like, it's fine, because I mean, here's the thing, people say you can just get that cheaper somewhere else, or you can get it for a better deal somewhere else, but I'm like, I don't shop at anywhere else. Like, I shop at the Dollar Tree, and that's it for now. I don't even shop at other grocery stores right now. So like, yeah, that's why I like, right now I kind of even get my groceries at the Dollar Tree. So this is something new that I picked up. And the reason why I picked this up is because I've been watching a bunch of Dollar Tree videos, like a bunch of Dollar Tree like recipe videos or cooking videos. And one thing I wanted to do is make spaghetti. I've been eyeing it for a long time. I already got the noodles, I already got the pasta sauce is sitting in the other room. And I had some meatballs, but someone kind of ate it. So I figured I'll try the meatballs next time. What they did was they got the sausage like this, and it kind of reminds me of like ground beef. You know how you get ground beef and it's like this? I figured you could take something like this and substitute it for like ground beef. And somebody put this in a recipe and they were like, it was bomb. So I want to try it. But I also want to try their meatballs too. So that is something that I want to try someday. I'll get that next time since it's gone. I honestly didn't get much. Like, I'm here to tell you, I really didn't get that much. I just got like a lot of stuff just to hold me over until like about next week, or 2 weeks from now, I don't know, next week or something. So basically, long story short, I like to have a bunch of plastic things. Like, I don't like using plates and stuff like that right now because it's just a whole situation that I will talk about another day, another time. But right now, yes, I love to just have plasticware. It's hygienic. I don't have to worry about washing dishes. You can just, yes, to some people it's very wasteful to do stuff like this and to just constantly have to buy all this plastic stuff. It's just easier right now for my family to just use plasticware, get the cheap stuff, and just do it like that. I'm not here to be Miss Green Thumb, Miss Sustainable, you know, like that's not where I am in life right now. Maybe someday I will be Miss Sustainable, Miss I don't 100%, you know, no trash, no, you know, like, because I know that's the movement right now. It's like people don't like using plastic and stuff like that, but I do, because like I just said, it helps for, it's the most hygienic thing. Sometimes I can kind of be a germaphobe. It's very weird, you know, but to some degree with some things I'm very weird, and I'm kind of a germaphobe, and this is, to me, is like the cleanest thing you can eat off of. And you can just throw it away when you're done. Don't have to worry about washing dishes. And you know, it's just easier with having a family. Like, I have stuff like this. What I want to do though is stock up on stuff like this, because I have to constantly buy this stuff because we constantly run out. So I would love to someday really go and bulk up on all this stuff. So here we got paper plates, okay, plastic cups, really styrofoam stuff, you know what I'm saying, foam cups, foam plates. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I thought these were the bowls. Oh man, I mean, I guess right now if I need bowls I can use cups to substitute it with. I guess technically here's some plates, some extra plates. This is not what I thought I was getting bowls. Oh man, oh well, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get bowls next time. But it looks like we have extra plates, like little tiny plates. But we'll use it, trust me. And then, you know, silverware, plasticware, you usually get the plasticware at the party section, or at least I started doing that, and like, I don't know, it's a little fun. You can get different colors and just, you get a lot. This is a pack of 48, so you get 16 spoons, 16 forks, and 16 knives. Or if you eat more with forks more, you can get just a whole pack of forks, 48 forks, things like that, whatever. But that's what I want to do, is just bulk up on all this stuff. The goal is to have like lots of these at home to where we don't run out for like months, because that's what I would love to do. They run out like once a month, or I would say they only last about a month. So yeah. And then my son picked this out. I actually, I've ate so much cup noodles for the past 2 years that I don't want any more noodles. But this is for my son specifically. He picked this out. He likes cup noodles. He's always asking for cup noodles. So this is for him, for when he wants a snack. My son is 3, by the way. He's about to be 4 this year. I was gonna get those those birthday balloons that like have numbers, and I've been looking for 4, and I just cannot find 4 for the life of me. They have every other number but 4. And then I want to get a 2 and a 5 because I'm gonna be 25 this year. But so I'm gonna keep my eye out for those balloons, because they have those number balloons at the Dollar Tree. And like those big gold balloons, and I want to find a 4 for my son, because he's going to be 4, and I want to take some cute pictures with a balloon, and yeah. Last but not least, another thing, I've never ever gotten water from the Dollar Tree, ever. This is the first time. But once again, the reason why I never get water is because, the hubby usually gets a big case of water or 2 big cases of water, and you usually think to yourself, well, I don't need to get water because water is always here. But once again, it's not the case. Sometimes we run out of water. Every time, honestly. We always run out of water whenever we're done, and then I'm thirsty, so I want to have like backup water. And once again, I also kind of want to stock up on water. The big goal is to really be able to stock up on stuff, like stock up on waters and plasticware and canned goods and just foods and snacks. Just have it at the house. That's the real goal for me, to where I don't have to where we could survive on these snacks for like snacks and foods for like months if needed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just in case, like with the pandemic, like at the beginning of the pandemic, I was a little nervous because I was like, I wasn't financially doing well at the time, and I would just get stuff weekly, and I was like, we run out of food so quick, and I was like, thank God it wasn't a real problem to where we could not go anywhere, because we run out of food quick. But I'm in a better financial position where I could go to a Dollar Tree with like $30 to $40 to even $50, have, get enough food that lasts like a month or 2, or maybe a month with that kind of budget. But still, just longer than the food running out within a couple of days, And like I said, one day I want to really just bulk up on stuff like this, waters and stuff. So yeah, and this is Crystal Geyser, so I guess this is a pretty good brand of water. So, and then I just got some peach candies. I always have to get candy when I go to a Dollar Tree, and I always get something different. So it's not that I get that every time. I've gotten it before, but I always get something different. I usually get something that kind of can last long, like lollipops or Laffy Taffies or Now Laters, or something that's lasts longer than just one sitting, But my son specifically picked that out. That's why, to be honest, I don't like going shopping with my son. I love going shopping with my son to some degree, but I also don't to some degree, because he starts picking stuff out and it's like, that's not originally what I was going to get. Then it has to come out the budget, and it's just like, but I always get candy regardless. It's just, would I have picked that one out? I don't know, probably not. The last thing I want to show you is the best purchase I've gotten in this haul today, and I wanted to save the best for last, I guess. So I literally went back into the Dollar Tree. This is where I say I originally went to Five Below because I thought that they have all these speakers. Last time I went to Five Below, they had all this selection of speakers for $5, great price, but lo and behold, they were sold out, and I was like, oh, do I have to take my butt right back to the Dollar Tree? Because I did not look in the section at the time, and I was like, I should have looked in that section, because I really just went to get what I was gonna get and leave, you know, nothing extra. So I went back in there, and something interesting, this Dollar Tree specifically, I'm pretty sure there may be other Dollar Trees around the country that do this now, but basically they have some sections throughout the store that are $5. Now, does that defeat the purpose of the Dollar Tree? I don't know. Maybe they're kind of incorporating Five Below a little bit, because even Five Below does this. At first, Five Below used to be like everything is $5 or below. Now they have stuff that's like $10, $15, which is fine, like, you know, as long as most of the store is still Five Below. But Dollar Tree is doing this now, or at least select Dollar Trees. Then they'll start bringing this to all of them. But they have some sections where you can pay a little more money, $5, and get some stuff that's a little bit more decent, higher quality, or just more things. They have things like pillows, they have things like, you know, skincare stuff. Like, it was really cool around the holidays because you could get like a tad bit better quality things for just $5. One thing I noticed they have is Bluetooth speakers for $5. And you would think to yourself, well, is a $5 Bluetooth speaker really going to be that good? I have low expectations for like everything. Like, I know, like, when you're going the cheap route, you know, there's no need of having high expectations. So I was having low expectations to some degree. I'm like, I know it's not going to be just amazing, and it's not the best thing I've ever purchased, but it's surprisingly not terrible, you know. Like, it's very, very loud, and I just wanted to show you this is what it looks like when it's on and when it's connected to the Bluetooth. So it comes with a little cord, and I don't know, it's not an iPhone cord. I have an iPhone, so I'm like, okay, so like, do I need an aux cord? Or at first I was like, what do I do? How do I use this? Like, I haven't had a Bluetooth speaker in a long time. So what turned me on with this is not only the design, because like they had this one and then they had another one which was just like a little circle thingy, and then they had this, and I'm like, this looks like a little small little, like, one of those party speakers. You know, you go to a party and they have a big speaker and it looks kind of like this, like a big speaker right here, and then like a handle, and then there's buttons, and then there's like things you can do to connect it. So right now, like I said, it's turned on. That's why it's like flashing different lights, and it's actually connected. That's why it's flashing. But it's kind of funny because when you turn it on,
power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
You know, so it's like a really loud voice. And it originally comes very, very loud. I didn't think there was a volume on it, but after looking at the paper that it came with, you can turn the volume down if you just hold down the button. Also, what turned me on with this is that it said it had a FM radio. So I kind of sort of, when we were in the car with my son, I kind of listened to the radio. The radio feature kind of sucks. They don't have any stations that I listen to. Maybe I just need to search around more, but it just seemed like they had 5 stations, and all 5 of them were just some random stations that I don't listen to. And I was like, is this what it's gonna be? Because this kind of sucks. Like, it's like music that they play at the thrift store. Like, you know, those old school like music stations. I don't know, but I realized I could just connect it to Bluetooth. I don't know why I thought that I couldn't connect it to Bluetooth. I thought that you have to have Wi-Fi to do Bluetooth, but no, you don't. And so halfway home, by the time we were halfway at the house, I realized I could connect it to the Bluetooth. I just thought about it. I was like, maybe I can. And it was great. I was blasting my music in the car. It was so fun. Me and my son were dancing in the car. It was just really, really cool. So I could use this for like when I'm working out or when I'm getting ready. But most importantly, I could listen to this in the car. Okay, it's been very silent in the car this whole time. Or I'd have my little iPhone just like up as loud as it can go, and that doesn't do anything. You can barely hear anything. So now I really got something. It's actually really, really loud. I have to turn the volume down. So it's really cool that it can get very loud. This could probably, maybe not for parties, but if you're having a little get together or something like that, like you literally can use this. So it's loud, like very, very loud. I can't listen to it to full capacity even in the car, like, so that just shows like, or this is something like I would probably take on vacation with me, because we didn't go on vacation last year. We usually go on vacation every year, you know, whether you're going on vacation or going like to the park or camping or I don't know. I just envision using this like on the beach or something, having your little music playing out loud. And yeah, and I'm used to just listening to music on my earphones in the car. So now I don't have to do that anymore. I literally have me a little speaker thing, and if nothing else, it does have FM radio. So, you know, if I can't get Bluetooth or I don't know, whatever, then the FM radio is always available, even though the radio stations kind of suck, but it's cool that it just has that feature nonetheless. So yeah. Okay, I know this video is very long and I'm gonna cut it off here. My videos are just very long because I feel the need to just tell everything, tell about how my day went and just go into detail with every little thing. The last thing I wanted to talk about is actually, I did finally get the camera equipment. It finally came from Amazon. So, you know, I think I talked about that in my last video. So I don't know if you will see that video first or not. I don't know. But basically, I finally got the camera equipment. So we're finally on a better angle. We don't have any double chin angles where you used to sit like face level and you can see double chin and just very unattractive angles. And I also got the little camera remote. It looks like this, and you just open it and it looks like this. This is the Amazon remote. Let's see, it's like Amazon brand or something like this, but I got this remote before, so that's why I got it again, because I know it works. And you just do it like, you just press the button and it just takes pictures like just like that. And I had a whole photo shoot like the other day. It was amazing. Game changing. Gonna be taking pictures all the time. You know, I just, at the press of a button, I could just stand here and take 5,000 pictures and just press the button. I don't have to sit here and press and then move back and then press and then move back. It's especially great for when you're outside or something and you don't feel like running back and forth, you know, or